Hey, what's going on? Kodakon here. Today we're going to talk about the entry to a very interesting kind of mount. It's like a reverse S mount. So instead of facing your opponent's head, you're going to be facing their knees. And it kind of opens up some interesting opportunities for knee bars, toe holds, all that kind of neat stuff. So it's just kind of the introduction to the idea. Something you might not have seen if you're just starting. And I gotta say, it's pretty fun. It's a pretty interesting technique. Reverse S mount. Today, we're filming out of Infighting, downtown Vancouver. Come check it out.
It's gonna have a lot of my tablet in it. I don't care, whatever. So it's really difficult to get into, but I kind of want to mess around with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my hips pushing his elbow back. So I have a lot of space here, a lot of space. So I'm going to then put my knee on his belly. So as I smooch my hand up, I'm basically kicking his arm away from me. So now you can see I have a lot of space. All right, now I'm going to lift my knee up. I'm going to try and put support my weight because I don't want to crush him, right? But I want to slide it here, so I will slide here. So my foot's here, he's already being crushed. So I'm kind of just focused here. So now I'm kind of like, my foot, see? My position. Okay, this is my starting position. So now I'm going to try an S mount. So I'm going to try and get my position. He's going to keep his knees up. He's going to make it difficult. I'm going to get in here. What I'm going to try and do is keep these open. As I do, the second I have an opportunity, I'm going to try and push this down, keeping the space in here, kind of creating this kind of motion so I can get my foot here. All right, once I get my foot in here, I get in this position. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to adjust my hips so I put all my downward pressure onto his hip here, down on his hip. So this hip right here is where the pressure is. So his hip is here and his other hip is here. So I'm just going to keep pressure. I'm going to keep my foot on the ground. Second rib up off the ground. So I'm always going to be keeping my feet on. I'm always going to be up like this. Okay. So this is just kind of like an S mount hip lock kind of thing to maintain the position here. So now I have all sorts of opportunities if I want. I can hook this leg and bring it in here. I can go for toe hold. I can go for straight arm lock, straight toe holds. But basically what we're talking about, even if he gets his foot up here, I can come in and just tack it this way. But what I'm doing is I'm not letting go of this pressure right here. So the pressure is always going to be like here. So I'm going to adjust my weight so that my butt's always off the floor, but it's always putting pressure like right here. Yeah? Okay.
Newsflash, submissions are super dangerous. You really have to be careful when practicing them. You don't want to hurt the person training with you, and you don't want to be hurt by your partner. Be sure to take it slow and be safe. Communicate with your partner and let them know when you want to be released. When practicing joint locks or chokes, treat them with respect.